Hello there. In this video, I still want to do reaction video to the comments of Muslims, the feedback of Muslims to the series on the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. That series is actually generating a lot of interest and people are viewing it. And what I want to do now is to show a few comments of Muslims where they are claiming that Surah 4, ayah 157 is easy. Some say it's clear. So I'm going to give examples. After that, I will come and ask them questions. So here is the one on Sheikh Imran. Okay. Look for it in the series. You're going to find it. It's on Sheikh Imran. And here is a comment by a Muslim. So he said, my brother, by the way, you are not allowed to call me brother. You are not allowed. You are transgressing. You are leaving Islam. In fact, for calling me a brother, you have rendered your faith invalid, because you are not supposed to call a kuffar a brother. I'm teaching you your deen, your religion. So he said, my brother, I'm your brother in humanity, but I don't mind that. However, your Islam forbids you from calling me a brother. Let's go on. His name is Adams Dabre, something like that. This guy. So he said, my brother, I don't know what planet you are from. It's planet Earth. I mean planet Earth, in case you want to know. But this subject is clear in the Quran. Do you see that? It's clear in the Quran, but he will not explain. Muslims will say, oh, it's clear. It's clear. It's clear. It's clear in the Quran. That's why all your sheikhs are missing it. Okay? Adam Rashid explains that the Gospels are unanimous on the crucifixion. How do you respond to him? Well, if you were to go by your Dawah script, he is wrong. Because for you, the Gospels contradict. But Adam Rashid says, no, the Gospels don't contradict. The Gospels are unanimous in that Jesus was crucified. The only difference is in the details, according to Adam Rashid. So now you are telling me that the subject is clear in the Quran. Okay, if it is clear, why can't you explain? You said in your other type that Allah made it. No, there is no Allah in there. I understand that there is no Allah there. I mean, Surah 4, ayah 157, there is no Allah. What the ayah says, it uses the passive voice. It was made to appear. So the question we're asking you is, who made it to appear? Since you said it is clear there, it's clear. Allah is not there. But who was it? The devil? Was it Satan that that did the job and took? Was it Satan that took Isa ibn Maryam? Was it Satan that made it appear that he was crucified? That's what we're asking you. Tell us, who made it to appear? Now you are saying it's not Allah. Allah is not there. Use your brain now. Does it have to be there? Does it have to appear in the verse? That's something with the Muslims. They're playing hide and seek. Okay, your Quran says it was made to appear. And we're saying, who made it to appear? It's Allah, of course. And he said, no, Allah is not there in the verse. Allah is not there. Did you go to school at all? Do you know what they call passive voice and active voice? So, passive voice is like this. I was told. I don't have to tell you who told me. But that I was told should make you realize that somebody told me. It's only that I am not telling you that person. That is passive voice. Active voice is to say, John told me. That is active voice. So in this ayah, passive voice is being used. It was made to appear like that to them. But the subject, the person who caused it, who is that person? From the context, it's clear, according to you. It's clear that it is Allah, and now you're playing mental gymnastics that Allah is not there in the okay. It's made to appear to them. Yes, I understand that. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? It's made to appear. Who made it to appear? Please help me. Can somebody talk to these Muslims? What's wrong with you? Is this how Islam makes you so stupid? And when I said Islam stops people from reasoning, Muslims were reacting negatively. Look at what this guy is doing. He's telling me it was made to appear. I know that's what is there. That's what it says. Yes. We are not asking you to repeat what it says. We're asking you to tell us the meaning. You know, in economics, there is a definition. They will say economics is a subject between blah, 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 scarce means and this and that. And then they will say explain. They will say explain. When they give you that kind of question, after they have defined it, then do you tell your examiner and say, well, that's what it says. That's what the definition says. It says economics is the study of this. I don't have to explain. It's clear. It's clear. That's what you are doing. That's what it says. Yes. Check your own. Aha. Now we have to leave the Quran. We don't have to touch it. It says it. Leave it. Don't ask for the meaning. Let's now go. Let's run to the Bible. Let's run to the Bible. Let's leave the Quran. It's clear. It's easy. But explain it. No, we cannot explain it. It cannot be explained. But it is clear. It is easy. Do you know how you sound? That is that. I'm going to leave this and go to another commenter. These guys are, you are just making us to catch fun. I think we need to laugh a little. We need to laugh. It's clear. The Quran is clear, but nobody can explain it. Every explanation contradicts another explanation, but it is clear. Very, very clear. Let's go to another comment. So, here is the video on the first one I did on Sheikh Imran Hussein. This is the first one. The one I just talked about is this. This is the second one I did on Sheikh Imran Hussein. The first one, here is a comment. These are very hilarious comments. Can you see this? The Quran clearly says, meaning that it is clear, right? The Quran clearly says they neither crucified him nor killed him. Why are you repeating? You are just repeating it. You're just parroting it. We're asking you to explain. Explain. Economics is the study or is the study of scarce means with relations to human need and this and that. Explain. And then you say there's nothing to explain. It is clear. Economics is clearly the study of the relationship between scarce means and wants and this. Nothing to explain. You score 0. And you are scoring 0 here. You are repeating it. Explain what that ayah says. The Quran clearly. So it is clear. The other one says it's easy. Let's go on. Let's see if I'm going to get another one that talks about the Quran is clear. Okay, this one says the Quran doesn't say another person was crucified instead of. Yes, it doesn't say it. But what does it say? What does it say? You cannot explain. And yet you say the Quran is clear. It is easy. It is mubin. Wow. This is getting interesting. Let me look for another one that talks about the Quran is clear or that it is easy. I'm sure I'm going to get one more. I'm going to get one more. The Quran is easy. The Quran is clear. In fact, one of them said, I should not overload it. I should not overload. Okay. What is it? Okay. Let's look for another one. Let's look for another comment. These Muslims are very funny. All right. So here is another one on Adnan Rashid, the first that I did on Adnan Rashid, where he admitted that the Gospels are unanimous. The Gospels agree that Jesus was crucified, only in the details. Of course, we understand that. That's a very reasonable thing. So let's see the comments of Muslims. Very funny. Very funny. Okay, here is a comment. I am not Nigerian, but the verse is very self-explanatory. Can you see this? Very self-explanatory, meaning that it is clear. Why is it that you can't explain it? It's very self-explanatory. Okay, so he simply repeated it. He repeated it. He quoted it again and he said, it is very self-explanatory. Yes, very clear. But all the sheikhs in the world are opposing themselves. It's clear. Okay. Let's look for another one because I'm just catching fun. How they say it is clear, it is easy. And okay, here is another one. Here is another one. Oh, you misinterpreted. He said 4 gospels are unanimous that Jesus Christ is crucified. What's wrong with you? I'm simply repeating what Adnan Rashid said. And you know what? They're used to gaslighting. They're used to gaslighting. So by using words, they are believing that people will hold on to what they are using, such as you misunderstand, you misinterpret. And when they say you misinterpret, they are then going to repeat the exact thing you have said. Imagine, he said, you misinterpret. I misinterpret. Adnan Rashid said, the 4 gospels are unanimous that Jesus Christ is crucified. That's what I said. And yet he's saying you misunderstand. That is what they call gaslighting. That's what they call gas. He is actually projecting what he is, using words and twisting. This is not even twisting words. This is, I don't understand. That's exactly what is in the Quran also. So the Quran is going to say, you know that Allah is true. You know that Muhammad is the true messenger. If you will tell the truth. That's what you call gaslighting. If you will tell the truth. Already trying to frame you up as a liar. And if you say, no, I'm telling the truth, you can be killed. You can be killed for that. So in other words, shut up. Don't say anything about Muhammad. Don't say anything about the Quran. Don't say anything about Islam. Because you know it is true. You know Islam is true. If you will tell the truth, you know it is true. You know in your heart that it is true. That's gaslighting. So, but then he didn't stop there. He now said, by the way, this is where I'm going. By the way, Surah 4, ayah 157 is easy. Did you see that? It's easy. Just don't try to overload what it says. My goodness. What clowns are these? What clowns are these? It's easy. You tell us the meaning. You know, don't try to overload it. Don't overload it. All right, don't overload it. But they can go to the Bible and be, you know, interpreting the Bible. But you don't interpret the Quran. Don't overload it. I just wanted to share with you the what the Muslims say about the Quran is easy. That ayah is simple, but they cannot explain it. They can't explain. Very, very simple. The Quran itself repeatedly claims that it is clear, such as in Surah 11. Surah 11, I think it's ayah 1. I think you find the same thing in Surah 111. The same surah that claims, it's also in Surah 2, Surah Al-Baqarah. The same surah that claims that it is Mubin, then before that, you're going to find something that doesn't have any meaning. And Muslims, commentators and translators are going to say these letters, they are the miracles of Allah. They don't have meaning. We don't know the meaning, but they are miracles. And yet the Quran says it is clear. It explains everything. The Quran explains everything. Does it explain Surah 4 and 157? Does it explain? Where is the explanation? That is the question we're asking from you. And then you turn on to us and say, it is clear, it is easy, it is simple. If it is simple, explain it. So I just wanted to share this because it's amusing to me. It's very, very funny. Let me know what your comments are in the comment section down below. I'm catching the fun of my life. Catch you in the next episode. Thank you.